Lord.
Lord, are you going to save me?
No. No, that's your problem.
That's my problem. That's cool, man. So when Lord came together as a band?
February 2005. Band's been together now for 12 years. I'm the only remaining original member. Kirch joined in 2011. Actually, One Slack Minds, Mike Meeks was our guitarist for a little bit after he had left you guys, and kind of like the incestuous Northern Virginia scene. Chris joined about, was it 3 years ago now?
2014.
Yeah, Todd was 2 years ago, and we just brought Tony Picardi from Great Oregon. Yeah, in October.
As a new member of the band.
Yeah, we've had a shit ton of lineup changes. So,
what's the meaning?
what's the meaning behind the name?
Yeah.
To be honest, we always get that question a lot. It was never meant to have any kind of religious affiliation or anything like that. It was just meant to be something simple, one syllable, powerful. At the time, I was listening to a lot of records on the Southern Lord label, so we kind of just nicked that. We were all involved. The original lineup was all involved in a bunch of bands from the Fredericksburg area, and we were all kind of doing a bunch of other shit, more thrash and that kind of stuff. So we went to a Crowbar and Tomb show. And we're like, fuck, I want to do that. That is what I want to do. And I have been listening to Acid Bath and I Hate God and Crowbar and all that shit for years. And we were just like, why do we keep playing all this other shit we're not really that into? Let's just do something that's like a side thing. Well, our first show turned out to be the last show of the other band, Alluvion. Those guys were in. They broke up on stage pretty much that night. And we're like, okay, well, I guess we're going to fucking do this. And my band, Payment at the time, he had opened up for Overkill.
Oh, that's wonderful, man.
Yeah, we opened up for Overkill for our last show, and it just kind of fucking nixed it. And then we just started Lord as like a main thing, because everything else just kind of fell apart. And then it was like our third show. We met Vince Burke, who went on to produce like a ton of our shit. We fell in with the Alabama Thunder Pussy guys, and from there it just kind of went on to opening up for Kylesa and Face Down and shit. We played the Emissions Festival back in 2007 in Texas. That was like the last big thing that we did, and then that lineup broke up. And then it's kind of back and forth, and we had the Chief lineup, which is when you came in back in 2011. That kind of went to shit, and then we came back at it again. So,
which metal genre Lord falls into?
All over the place.
Metal.
Thankfully, it's not as doom as I thought it would be when I first saw it. But it's heavy as,
I mean, we got the sludge scene was kind of like the first ones to take us in. They were like the first ones that really kind of gave us a home and like booked us on a bunch of shows and involved us in that whole scene before anybody else really took us in. So we kind of get lumped in with that. But anybody who listens to the first album, you can pick up on thrash, punk, and hardcore and all that shit. And it's come out more in the last few releases because now bringing in everybody else's influences in the band. You got death metal, black metal, thrash, hardcore punk, like it's all in there. Everything from Black Flag to Dark Throne. So it all kind of bleeds into the sound, and I tend to, I think you said it best, it's like taking 40 years of heavy music and putting it in a blender and puking it out. That's pretty much our sound. You can hear like traces of everything, from Deep Purple to, it's all in there.
Great, man. So what's the current project and the future of Lord?
So we've got the Blacklisted album coming out May 26th on Heavy Hound Records, and that is the last album with the former lineup before Tony came in, and with Tony behind the drums, ready to do a split 7-inch with Endmaker from Texas, and we've got EP/album pretty much written.
Or is that album EP?
Yeah, album EP.
B-side?
Pretty much done. We'll probably record that in 3 months or so.
It's nice, man.
Everything's coming together.
Everything's coming together, but I never asked you this. The name of the band members and what they play.
Stephen Kirchner, vocals, synth and noise.
EML Rapado. Guitar.
Will, guitar. Chris Dugay, bass. Todd Worman, second guitar. And Tony Picardi, drums and percussion.
Nice, man. Lord, have been great to talk to your band, man. We'll hope going to have a great time tonight at Addy's, man.